Hi, everybody. My name is Lorena Garcia. I'm running for U.S. Senate. And, I just want to take a minute to check in. It's been a while since I've checked in like this. And, there's a lot going on. It is March 26th. It is about 8 o'clock at night. And we are all in the middle of a statewide stay-at-home ordinance. And thank goodness we are in this ordinance because we are seeing the death rates skyrocket in New York. We are seeing the cases, the confirmed cases, even though we're barely even testing in this state, outnumber China. And people are losing their jobs. People are about 5 days away from having to pay rent, having to pay their mortgage, any sort of bills, any sort of debt bills that they have coming up. And we have seen literally nothing but campaigning happening from the White House. We have seen false information and lies, flat out lies, come from the White House to try and, to try and psych people out of recognizing that this is a real pandemic that's disrupting entire communities, disrupting families, killing people. And yet, during all of this, I read today from the New York Times. Venezuelan leader Maduro is charged in the U.S. with drug trafficking. Federal prosecutors accuse President Nicolás Maduro of participating in a narco-terrorism conspiracy in a major escalation of the Trump administration's efforts to pressure him to leave office. The State Department also announced a $15 million reward for information leading to the arrest of Mr. Maduro, who has led Venezuela's economy into shambles and prompted an exodus of millions of people. Okay, listen to this. $15 million. The Trump administration is giving $15 million to help arrest the Venezuelan president, while we right now are sending doctors, are sending nurses to work without personal protective equipment, without masks, without gowns. I'm so furious. I'm so angry about thinking that in the middle of all of this, the only thing on this man's mind is how to reopen the country in time by Easter, how to arrest somebody in another country, and how to keep dollars from flowing into states that need them to save lives. And not only save lives, but literally to save our society. Come April 1st, we will see a massive, it's not a rebellion per se, that we will see a massive movement, unintentional, in paying rent and paying mortgages because people have lost their jobs, people have been laid off, people haven't even been able to apply for unemployment. My sister-in-laws, it's taken until today for them to apply for unemployment because the system keeps crashing. We are in a moment where we can no longer tolerate, accept, just allow politics to keep going on as normal. Those in Washington are trying to praise themselves for coming together in this time of crisis. And yet we see the Fab Four, trying to keep $600 out of the hands of people living in poverty, while continuing to bail out with billions of dollars massive corporations. I'm angry. I know that so many of you are angry and fear and full of fear, like I am. The idea of going out and walking my dogs brings fear inside me, because I don't want to catch the coronavirus. I don't want to spread the coronavirus. I could be somebody that has it. I could be a carrier and be asymptomatic. We need rent, mortgage, debt freezes now. We need massive influx of funds to make sure people get fed. We need tons and tons of support going to our hospitals and community clinics, and not in a bureaucratic model of applying for grants. We need supplies. We need beds. We need support. We need it now. We can no longer keep playing politics while putting people's lives at risk and sacrificing lives. We need more. I demand more from those who are in the federal government right now. And I hope that you stand with me, sit with me, roll with me. I hope that you're with me in demanding more.